நமஸ்தே சொல்லி ரெண்டு பேரும் இது பண்ணிக்கணும். எல்லா வீடியோலையும் முதல்லையும் கடைசியிலையும் நமஸ்தே இது பண்ணிக்கணும்.
ஷூர் சார், ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாமா?
யா.
Namaskaram. I'm Rajiv Ramakrishnan from Chennai. I'm a senior disciple of Sangeeta Kala Acharya Sri V. Subramaniam. And I've got my disciple Prathmesh Rajagopal here with me. And I'm extremely pleased and delighted to take part in Kala Prashala's offstage series. And as a part of advanced learning, today I'll be demonstrating how to build Sankarabharanam Raga Alapana. Sankarabharanam holds a very important place in the Carnatic music system. It is the 29th Melagartha Raga and it's a very major raga. There are a lot of wonderful compositions in Sankarabharanam by many composers like Tyagaraja, Muthuswami Dikshidhar, Swadhi Tirunal Maharaja, Shyama Sastri and other composers also like Papanasam Sivan. And now with Prathmesh, I'll be demonstrating how to build a Raga Alapana in Sankarabharanam. Yes. Before we get into the build-up of the Raga Alapana, I would like to first explain the Aroganam and Avaroganam and the Swaras of Sankarabharanam. The Aroganam, Avaroganam is like this. Sari ga ma pada ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa. The Swarams are Shadjam, Chatushruti Rishabam, Antara Gantaram, Suddha Madhimam, Panchamam, Chatushruti Daivatam, Kakali Nishadam, and the same Swaras in the Avaroganam. Yes. And now Prathmesh, let's get into the Raga Alapana. But before we get into the Raga Alapana, it is very important to understand how to handle each and every Swaram of Sankarabharanam. There are some rules for every Raga. When you sing a Raga Alapana, you have to strictly follow those rules. Just like how grammar is very important when you speak English. Okay, so the same way, you have to strictly follow those rules when you build a Raga Alapana. So first, let us get into this, how to handle each and every Swaram of Sankarabharanam. Sari, Re always comes with Gamakam in Sankarabharanam. Re is seldom plain, it always comes with Gamakam.
Okay.
And Ga is always plain. Ga is a very important note in Sankarabharanam. Sari, Ga is always plain, it doesn't have any Gamakam. And Ma is sometimes handled with big gamakams and sometimes it is handled with small gamakams and sometimes it is also plain. Depending upon the place, we need to decide what kind of gamakams we need to give.
Okay.
When we go to top Sa, when we go to the upper octave, it has to be big gamakams. Yes. And then Da is also sometimes handled with gamakam, sometimes it is plain. And if you look at Ni is not a very prominent swaram in Sankarabharanam. It will always be clinging on to Sa. Pada Ni Sa, like that. It will always be clinging on to Sa. It will take the support of top Sa when you sing Ni. Okay, so these rules are very important. So now I'll sing phrase by phrase. You can follow me.
Okay.
After that, you'll try a brief Alapana of Sankarabharanam.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now let's start. And as I said earlier, for other Raga Alapanas, it is very important that the opening phrase should be very clear. You have to clearly establish which Raga you're going to sing when you're singing the opening phrase.
Okay.
The listener should not get a doubt whether this guy is going to sing Kambodi or Hari Kambodi or Sarasangi. Nothing of that sort should be there in the mind of the listener. You have to clearly establish that you're going to sing Sankarabharanam. In the opening phrase, you have to clearly establish that.
Okay.
That is very important.
Okay.
Okay, so opening phrase you can be like you can keep it like this. Ta-ra-ra-ra-na.
Da-ra-ra-na.
Yes, by singing this phrase, you're clearly establishing that you're going to sing Sankarabharanam.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Ra na 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 na.
Na na
Tadarara
tadara
na ra na.
na
Clearly, na ra na
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 na na.
Yes. Tadarara na.
Tadara na.
Yeah, now you noticed the Dri is coming with gamakams.
Yes, sir.
It should always be handled with gamakams.
Okay.
Na 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 ra na na ra. This is a very important phrase in Sankarabharanam. Okay, make a note of it.
Okay.
Na tadara
Tadara
na na clearly na 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 tadara na na
tadara na na
na na na na gama pada papa mama ga tadara na
tadara na
na na ra na na ra. Yeah, so this jaru is very important at this stage.
Okay.
When you approach pa, okay, make a
Okay.
note of it. Tadara na
Tadara na
ra na 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 tara na 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 tara da pa tara na 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 mama. Here you can make it plain. Na na tara na 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 tadarana na na Clearly, Prathmesh, it was a little bit unclear. Sing clearly. Gama pada ni sari gama gari sani da pa. Yeah, you noticed here what kind of gamakams are
Big
there here?
gamakams.
Big gamakams, right? So when you're going up, you have to remember. You know Dakshinamurti, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Raksha Mam Sana Kadi. So when it is going up, this kind of gamakams are there. So you
Okay.
can incorporate the same in your Alapana.
Okay, sir.
Clearly. Sarigamari sa sa. That is the Sangadi, okay? Na-ra-na. Danisa sani ni da pa. Keep the ending like that. It sounds better. Okay, Prathmesh, now you got a good understanding of all the important Sangadis of Sankarabharanam?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me how will you start the Alapana? Very good, perfect. This is one of the best Sangadis to start the Alapana with.
Okay.
Okay, fine. And then what are the other important Sangadis that you understood from this Alapana that I taught you? Excellent, excellent. Yeah, and a few more. Yes, and then how will you go to Sa? Very good. So you got a good understanding.
Yes.
Yeah, so you need to, before you try an Alapana of your own, you need to understand these important points. Okay, I'm going to tell you all the important things now. Okay, the first and foremost thing is you should internalize all these important Sangadis. Okay, you have to sing them repeatedly and you have to internalize all these important Sangadis.
Okay, sir.
That's very important. Just like how you are practicing and internalizing all the Kritis, you need to do that.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
your Raga Alapana should be well planned and well thought out.
Okay, sir.
You should be very ready. You should be ready with your framework.
Okay, sir.
Around that framework, you have to build your Alapana.
Okay, sir.
That is how it should be done.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so the framework should consist of all the important Sangadis. You need to really analyze and understand which Sangadi goes where, and you have to build and keep that framework ready. Around that framework, you can add your own Sangadis as per your creativity.
Okay, sir.
But when you're adding your own Sangadis, two important rules are to be followed. First thing is, it should be technically correct.
Okay,
There should not be any wrong note, there should not be any wrong combinations, there
Okay,
should not
sir.
be any abaswaram.
Okay.
All these things are very important.
Okay, sir.
Okay, it should be technically correct and it should be within the boundaries of the raga.
Okay, sir.
Second thing is, it should be pleasing to the ear. Anything that is technically correct but not pleasing to the ear, it can be included or not, tell me.
No, sir.
It should not be included.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it should be pleasing to the ear. That is very important, and that is all. That is what we are all here for.
Okay.
Okay, pleasing music is very important.
Okay.
Okay,
Sir.
so it should clearly adhere to these two rules
Okay.
when you're building an alapana using your own sangadis.
Okay. Sir.
Okay, so I hope now you understood.
Yes, sir.
The framework should be ready, and how you have to do that framework is, as I told you, you need to internalize all the important sangadis,
Okay, sir.
and by repeatedly singing them, you should have that framework ready.
Okay, sir.
And you can also listen to many concerts of great Vidwans like Semagudi Srinivas Iyer, Seshagopalan sir,
Yes.
and you'll get a lot of bright ideas by listening to those concerts.
Okay.
Nowadays, everything is available in YouTube. In one
Yes.
click, everything is available.
Yes.
So if you want to listen to a good Sankarabharanam Alapana, there are so many options available for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what you can do is you can listen and you can strengthen your framework by adding a few more important sangadis.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yes. So please remember that this alapana can't be without these important sangadis. You can still sing an alapana without these important sangadis, but that effect will not be there. Creating that effect is very important. Okay, so you can create that effect only when you include these important sangadis.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. So as I told you, you should build that framework. Around that framework, you need to add your own sangadis as per your creativity, but it should be adhering to these two rules that I told
Okay,
you.
sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, so today you might get a sangadi, tomorrow you might get another sangadi, all that is fine.
Yes.
See, Raga Alapana offers you a lot of flexibility. Okay, so tomorrow you might get another sangadi, day after tomorrow you might get another sangadi, you can still add your own sangadis.
Okay,
Okay, but it should be adhering to these two rules that I just mentioned.
okay, sir.
Okay, so keeping all these things in mind, now you try a brief Alapana of Sankarabharanam.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, start.
Mm.
Clearly, Prathmesh. Tarana rana na tadarana. You can keep it this way. It's better. Okay, now continue.
Tarana tarana tadarana
Here you can add a few fast tempo sangadis, okay? That will add to the beauty.
Okay.
Then you can proceed. Okay? Now you can proceed. Dani sa sa ni ni da pa. That should be very clear. Okay. Okay, good try, Prathmesh. Very good try.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Prathmesh, I hope now you got a good understanding of how the raga goes. Good try,
Yes.
very good attempt.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, now tell me how many kritis you know in Sankarabharanam.
3 kritis, sir.
Okay, which are the ones?
Brihadishwaraya, Swararaga Sudha, then Dakshinamurti, sir.
Okay, and you know the Varnam also.
Yes. One.
Okay, yes, good. So, one important thing that you need to understand is when you sing the Alapana, the listener should be able to find out which kriti you're going to take. That is a very important thing. Okay, because the approach for Swara Raga Sudha is different, the approach for Dakshinamurti is different. You know both the kritis very well.
Yes, sir.
So when you start Dakshinamurti, it is different, right? And when you
Yes,
start
sir.
Swara Raga Sudha, it starts in a totally different way.
Yes, sir.
Swara Raga Sudha is a very slow song. It doesn't go up too much. Even in the Anupallavi and Charanam, it doesn't go to Tarasthai. But that is not the case with Dakshinamurti. It goes up a lot.
Yes, sir.
In Anupallavi and Charanam, it goes up a lot. In the Madhyama Kalam, it goes up.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your Raga Alapana should contain something that is there in that kriti. When you're singing a Raga Alapana followed by Dakshinamurti, your Alapana should suggest that, okay, this person is going to sing Dakshinamurti. That is very important.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you need to incorporate those sangadis that are there in Dakshinamurti.
Okay, sir.
Tarana, tadarana. Where can you find this sangadi? Rakshita sadbhakti, sikshita duryokti.
Yes, sir.
So you can add that sangadi in this place. Where to add it is very important.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and similarly for Swara Raga Sudha, tadara rana parama nadamani parama. Like this it goes, right? So you can add this sangadi.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so like this you should be able to give a glimpse of what you're going to sing. That is very important.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Now, Prathmesh, I'm going to start Sankarabharanam Raga Alapana and I'll sing up to a certain point, after which you have to take over and complete the Alapana.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now you have to incorporate whatever I told you now.
Okay, sir.
You understood whatever I said, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so try your best to adhere to all those rules and
Okay, sir.
sing as per that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yes. Tarararana Aranana Tadararana Tadararana Narana Arana Ara Ana Tadara Na Arana Arana Tadarana Na 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 tadarana arana na na. Yeah, continue.
Arana ana na arana na arana tadarana na tadarana
Yeah, you attempted a very good Sangati, but it was a little bit unclear. You need to understand that it should be very clear. Whatever you sing should be very clear. Okay. The listener should be able to say the swarams that you're singing.
Okay.
Okay. So it should have that kind of microscopic perfection when you sing. Okay. It's very clear, right? It should be that way. Yeah, try now. This is a very important Sangati which you can add towards the end of the Alapana. Okay, now I'll show you the end. Tadara na na tadara na na tada tarana yes. Yeah, so just like how it's very important to start clearly, it is very important to end it clearly.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Any questions, Prathmesh?
Oh, sir.
Okay, fine. Yes, now Prathmesh, tell me the difference between Kalyani and Sankarabharanam. What is the difference between the two ragas?
Sankarabharanam has Shuddha Madhyamam in it, and Kalyani has Pratimadhyamam in it, sir.
Yes, that is the main difference. But the swaras are handled in a totally different way in Sankarabharanam, and it's handled in a totally different way in Kalyani.
Yes.
Ma is the only difference. Yes, according to Aroganam, Avaroganam, Ma is the only difference. But the swaras are handled in a different way in Sankarabharanam. It is handled in a different way in Kalyani. In Kalyani, Re is plain and Ga comes with Gamakam. In Sankarabharanam, it is the other way around. Okay, so how you handle those swaras is very important.
Okay.
And you have to clearly establish Ma in the first phrase,
Okay, sir.
so that the listener will not have any doubt about the raga that you are going to sing.
Yes.
Ta-ra-na, ra-na, ga-ma-pa-ma-ga-ma-ga-ri-sa, sa-ni-da-ni-sa. So I told you to keep this as the opening phrase, right?
Yes, sir.
The main reason I told you is because Ma is a part of that phrase.
Yes.
Ma is coming and Ni is also coming. Okay, so the listener will not think that it is Harikambodhi. The listener will not think that it is Kalyani.
Kalyani.
Okay, you're establishing clearly that it is Sankarabharanam. Okay, and you also have to remember which swaram should be handled in which way. That is a very important thing.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now I hope you got a good understanding of Sankarabharanam Raga
Yes.
Alapana.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Thanks for joining me in this session, and I hope to meet you all with more such videos. Please watch out this space for more interesting videos. Thank you. Namaskaram.